Good morning, passport holders. Today, December 1st, 2016, making it day 762 of the vlogs. And today is a day where my head is going to lose a lot of hair. Really looking forward to it. But before we get started with that, 8 hours, 40 minutes in bed, about 8 hours in total actually asleep. I guess my body needed a little extra time to recover instead of my normal 6.5 hours, which I am completely okay giving it. Feeling really good. The board is still cleared. Nobody's released new content for me. All things said and done, I should have 3, potentially 4 episodes today, depending upon. I've had a couple of my smaller channels move content schedules recently. I think they're trying to prepare to launch new stuff in 2017, so they're jiggling their schedules around here in late November, early December, and so we will see how this all plays out. But all said, I'm not worried about staying on top of it. My hope is that I get a shorter daily V today. If I can get in like an 8 to 12 minute range, I'd be really pumped, instead of a 20-25 minute deal. But you never know, and I'm sure there's a keynote somewhere in here that's going to come in over the course of the next couple days. But is what it is, and I'm super pumped with kind of what today has in store with phone call with potential new client. So let's get this one started, guys. I hope you guys are having a good one. Stage 1 done. Here's the finished result. That's stated with my hair being all cut back. I can't hide the unicorn zit right in the middle of my forehead, but hey, that is a thing. So, feeling a heck of a lot lighter. It's still fairly cold out. I think we're only at, I think it was like 51 degrees as I came out of the supercuts there. So, yeah, that stated, did some grocery shopping as well, got that all taken care of. And now just getting back to the grind, back to the apartment. Busy day, good day. Had a great call with a couple of guys who may or may not become clients, but just overall are good people, so that always makes me feel really good. Clintus's captions for today, which was the video that went up at 1 o'clock, had captions live at 3:30. I just sent a follow-up email. Transcription, or initial transcription is done for Daily V 97. I think it's 97. At this point, I'm going to do final corrections on that timing, and then final QAs will be done as well. So pumped with how this is all going, and barring anything else coming into the queues, Daily V97 is my last piece of work for today. So I'm pretty excited about that. That should open me up to be able to watch the football game, which of course I'm super excited about being able to do that, because as we head into the final quarter of the season, I'm going to be without football here very quickly. And since I'm not watching European soccer any longer, or not as much, it makes it, I'm going to be lacking one of my core escapism pieces. So I'm going to try and finish up Daily V97 as quickly as possible and enjoy the game. And at that point, I think it's on to continuing to work more and more on some of the sales funnel stuff that I'm still trying to lock down regarding my business, and getting prepared for the other things that I need to do leading into 2017. So lots of hustle, lots of grind, but I am making time for myself in there as well, so that I'm not all work and no play. Additionally, the vlog is already edited and uploaded, and I think live at this point, so like that's even done. So like, yeah, I'm way ahead of the game today. Gotta see the light before it goes away. All right, guys, so it is currently what, 5:25, and I am done with Daily V's 80 or 97's transcription, correction, timing, and first pass. I have one more pass to go on QA in order to make sure it's all good to go, and then I will send it back to the boys at VaynerMedia. But I didn't want to have another day like yesterday where I didn't see sunlight or the sky in a non-dark state. So I decided to step outside, do a little 10-15 minute walk, and then I'll walk back in, do that, get that done. I should have no problem getting one more pass done before the football game kicks off in an hour. And yeah, then at that point, work's kind of done for the day. Gary and the team released another video, but thankfully it was one that I've actually captured like 3 weeks ago. And it's one that they posted on Facebook and has been getting a lot of traction, so I think that's why they posted it to YouTube as well. So super positive. No additional work for me, which is always good, and I expect that I'll continue to see dividends paid out for my Sunday work session with all 17 of those videos. That stated, I am expecting the team to do what they did last week, which was get a bunch of videos approved and then dump them all into the queue over the weekend. That would make a lot of sense about how they're actually processing this stuff now, instead of doing it in near real time once they get an approval, that they're batching their approvals, and then obviously at that point I then get to go on and caption. So feeling positive about all these things. It's just been a good day, like talking with good people, lots of hard work, but really on top of it, and just positive. Like, it's good. It's really good. Oh, and I took care of a bunch of tax stuff for the end of the year already, so that should be all good. I should be able to sit there and come end of January, I should be able to file my taxes, no problem. Chicken Caesar salad, homemade for dinner. Bing! Well, an interesting end to the football game, and the fact that very clear hands to the face against the quarterback on the two-point try. Sam Bradford did not get called, and as a result, the Vikings lose. Dallas Cowboys win. That does mathematically eliminate the Eagles from getting in, which is a bummer, because they are kind of my second team, I guess, right up there with the Broncos. I'm certainly interested in next week's Thursday night game with the Raiders and the Chiefs. I think that's going to be a really good one. Obviously, I've changed, and that is because I decided to jump in the shower, wash my hair, get all the little hair spurs and all that other stuff out during halftime. And so, yeah, that's all positive and good. And yeah, since the end of the game, I played a little Destiny since I have this downtime. I looked at the schedule for tomorrow, and it looks like I should have 5 videos, all things said and done, including an Ask Gary V and a Daily V, pending that he sent back footage from London today, which I think is a huge question mark regarding his daily, is the fact that he's going to be in, all these different places, especially out in LA for the next couple of months, shooting Planet of the Apps. But you know what? I don't put it past Gary to find a way to get it done. So my expectation is that I will definitely get one, if not both of those. I'll certainly have a Clintus episode. I'm expecting a Put It in My Mouth episode from Hyla, and one, potentially as many as 4 from my smaller channels. And Hyla may or may not do a Put It in My Mouth. That's kind of one of her like specialty, like one-off videos, but then she was doing them like every week for like 8 weeks in a row. So I don't know what the production schedule looks like right now with Chris and Hyla, but at the end of the day, if they throw up stuff, I'm gonna caption it for them. The phone call today very clearly won't lead to immediate business, and that is just because their production schedule isn't at that point. They are looking at a beginning of Q2 launch for their product. That stated, they may have promotional work they need to do between here and there, and if they do decide to do captions for that, well, then I'll be their guy, and I'm completely okay with that. My hope is that I can catch up with both Gary and the other potential new client relating to the Vayner Talent stuff, and then this new client's the big new client, the corporate new client, to see if we can't figure out some kind of situation, next steps between here and the holidays, because I know that this time is going to go by real fast. So I would like to try and seal all that up before everybody goes on what is effectively 10-day break between Christmas Eve and the first week of the new year. So kind of an interesting spot, all things said and done, but I'm super positive about kind of how the day has gone, and the fact that I can I can wind down here at 10:45, 10:49, and call it a good day. I can go read a book and crawl into bed, and whenever I feel ready to go to sleep, I can do exactly that. So I will say thank you guys so much for your time and your attention. As always, I appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.